Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Tom Spark. Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk more about the 5 and 14 eyes. Every once in a while I'll still get a comment like this that's like, come on man, come on! But in this video I kind of wanted to talk about some of the misconceptions because it's been some time since I made a video like this one. You might be like, well Tom, why should we trust your perspective? Well, unlike most other YouTubers out there and most other review sites when they cover VPNs, they accept sponsorships, paid rankings, and even YouTube ads. Here on the channel, we are completely different. We don't accept any sponsored ads. We don't have any YouTube ads, which means I don't make any ad money on any video. And my entire rating system is completely transparent and community driven, which you can find on vpntierlist.com as in this thing. This is updated all the time. It's updated every year with improvements and changes. And I list out all the changes down at the bottom with this update section / patch notes. So guys, if that doesn't convince you to kind of trust the concepts in this video, I don't know what will. But if you guys do want to help support the channel, you can use some of my trusted affiliates. I'll put some links in the description down below. Two of my favorite right now are Incogni. It's a service that removes your in real life information from data brokers on the internet, so it makes it harder for people to dox you, find your address and phone number. This is a very useful service and it's quite good. I'll put a discount in the description down below. No, this is not a sponsorship. They're not paying to be in this video, but it is one of my affiliates. I pick products I like, and if they have an affiliate program, I'll give you the links and you'll be able to help support the channel in the most honest way possible. Goms Go is another great service that lets you share streaming access to some of the popular streaming providers at a discounted price. Again, there'll be a discounted promo code in the description down below. So check out these two if you want to help support the video. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into the topic. Why did I want to make this video? One of the main reasons is that when you look up 14 Eyes on YouTube, look what you find. It's a video from TechLore that he made around 5 years ago. Now, the main point I do kind of want to make with this segment is this video was made about the 14 Eyes. At the time, TechLore promoted different VPNs than he does now. And in fact, he's done a complete 180 in terms of the VPNs he does recommend. This was kind of like one of the hallmarks of his rating systems, considering if a VPN should be used or not if it was in the 14 Eyes. At the time, he recommended one VPN, and now to this day, he still kind of makes fun of that VPN. His opinion has flipped 180 degrees, and yet this video is still up to this day. Which in my opinion doesn't really help people. It just kind of confuses them on what they should value when picking a VPN. And later on in this video, we'll discuss what's really important when picking a VPN, not this stupid 14 Eyes bullshit. Now, at the time, TechLore was a fierce proponent of NordVPN, so it makes sense why he made this video. People who like these VPNs that are based in offshore locations like Panama, the British Virgin Islands, and things like that. One of the main reasons they promoted this 14 Eyes kind of talking point is because they wanted to promote VPNs that were based outside the 14 Eyes. It's ironic at this time that TechLore was a huge proponent of NordVPN.
4.65, which was the highest service on the channel, rounding up to 4.7. It is good to know that Nord is still just as good as an option as it was 6 months ago.
This video also points out how TechLore was, he now kind of makes fun of people who promote NordVPN.
We're gonna start a NordVPN category where we just talk. We're gonna start a NordVPN category where we just talk about NordVPN every week, and they'll pay us.
And how awesome it is.
Yeah.
Now you might be thinking at this point, why does any of this stuff really matter? None of us are legal experts here. None of us are negotiators. None of us are diplomats. And I would have to say, you do kind of have a point. That's because when thinking about choosing a VPN, there are many more important things to consider on when you choose a VPN that are important for your overall privacy. And we're going to list them out right here pretty quickly. Number one, you should look for a VPN that has a really good no-log policy. There shouldn't be any mention of collecting IP addresses or anything like that. Number two, you should try to find a VPN that is court proven. if you could find a VPN that has gone to court and not given up logs on users, that's probably one of the best ways to trust a VPN. Now, it doesn't really matter if a VPN is based in the United States. If they don't collect logs, they can't give up logs. So we do have a court precedent now in 2023. It actually happened last year in 2022, where Torguard went to court and refused to give up logs on users in the United States. It's in the 14 eyes, but they didn't give up logs, which pretty much makes the entire argument moot. How long has the VPN been in business? How many years has it gone without giving up any logs? The longer it has gone without giving up any logs or anything like that, chances are the more trustworthy it is. No acquisitions. You don't want your VPN to be purchased by another VPN, and ideally you don't really want your VPN purchasing other VPNs either, since I do believe it kind of convolutes the market a little bit, making it harder for users to decide which VPN to use. One of the most important things you could look for is no trackers on the website or applications. You don't want any Google Analytics and stuff like that. Definitely a no-no when it comes to a VPN. You want it to have the best privacy practices because it is a privacy company after all. Lastly, you don't want to use a VPN in a censored country. Throw out the 14 thing eyes out the window and focus instead on choosing a VPN that is not based in Russia, China, Iran, Egypt, maybe even Australia. A lot of these countries that are very strict on censorship and those kind of things are countries you probably don't want to use a VPN based there. Overall though, guys, that's my final thoughts and opinions on this one. Who knew I would have to make 4 or 5 videos on this and people will still be kind of misconceiving things about the 14 eyes in 2023, but that's where we are. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video very soon.